Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. I want to suck your blood. You want to suck his what? Blood. Right. Really? Alright, good luck with that. Oh no! Blood! It's poison! First a zombie, now a vampire.
You suck.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we're going to take a look at our first vampire of this series. It's Morbius from the Spider-Man Build-A-Wave figure for Absorbing Man. And I was really on the fence about this character. I already done the Jack-O-Lantern figure, which I really did like. If you have not seen that review, I will post a link to that here. That was a really fun figure and one of the better figures of the wave. And I went ahead and got this guy, well, for the Halloween series here. And it's a pretty decent looking figure. He's kind of like an emo rocker to me. I don't know, but he does come with a couple arms for Absorbing Man. If you don't know who this character is, he's from the Spider-Man comics. He's one of the villains. He's a vampire. And I want to say, and this might be me wanting to think this, but I want to say, back in the day, this is where Blade kind of crept into the Marvel comics. I want to say that Blade was hunting Morbius, and then he spawned his own comics. If that's not right, because I didn't look any of it up, that's what I want to remember, and I don't know if that's right or not. Leave a comment below if you know for sure or not. So let's go ahead and take a look at Morbius's packaging. So here we have Morbius in box, and he's like, "Blah, I'm a vampire." It's a very interesting little pose they got him in there, but looks pretty cool. They got his cape down in the bottom, stuff down there. It comes with the two arms for Absorbing Man. It's got the Spider-Man logo at the top. We get a picture of Morbius artwork over here, and then the running change is Jack-O-Lantern. Very cool, definitely digging that. So if you want to see the artwork, yeah, so pretty cool looking. Definitely digging that. Here's the back of the packaging. Got a very small write-up up here in the corner. We got Jack-O-Lantern right there. There's Morbius. Really dig that artwork on the back. Then all the other figures that you need to build the Absorbing Man, which now I am only missing Speed Demon and the Beetle. So I may just go ahead and pick them up so I can do the Build-A-Figure at some point. Because I've already done Spider-Carnage, Spider-Gwen, Jack-O-Lantern, and Venom. So yeah, I'm pretty much almost there. Might as well go ahead and pick them up if I can find them somewhere on the cheap. Here is the bio. If you want to pause and read that, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, there they are. Loving that artwork. I like the redesign of the artwork. And then they're all the figures that you need to build the Absorbing Man. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Morbius out of box and see what we think. So here we have Morbius out of package. And I gotta say, I like this figure a lot more than I thought I was going to. I had just pushed off getting this figure because I'm not a huge Morbius fan. There's some comics I've got with him in it that were pretty good stories, but overall I'm just not a big fan of him. But after, having the figure in hand and looking at it, the sculpt is really nice, and the paint apps on it, very good for a modern Marvel Legends. Usually we get some skimp out on particular characters, and they really didn't on this. It came out very nice. I do appreciate that. So he does come with some accessories. He does have the change-out cape. This is the one that he had in the package where he's like, "Blah, I'm a vampire." And yeah, I'm not going to use that one. Don't particularly care for that. I'm using the little capelet that he's got on currently. And of course he comes with two arms for the Absorbing Man. The left and right arm, one of them is wood, where he's absorbing wood. Wood. Really nice sculpt. I am digging that. Looks pretty cool. Definitely nice. Well sculpted, well painted. And then we've got the stone hand. Again, really well painted. Liking that. Don't particularly care for the paint wash up there at the top. Now the interesting thing, they've got two different peg joints. I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know what the deal is with that. I guess I'll have to build the figure to find out, won't I? But yeah, overall, I am digging this character. I think he looks pretty good. The paint app's probably my favorite thing of the character. Very neat. Very well done. It's about the same body mold we've seen used multiple times on the character. I will say that my right shoulder is so bloody tight. I'm going to have to do something, maybe try to heat it up, see if I can work it a little bit better, because it feels like it's going to snap every time I try to move that shoulder. Everything else is actually really, really decent. Nothing loose on the figure, which is nice. For comparison, here we have Morbius next to the pizza-eating Spider-Man and his wave-mate, Spider-Gwen. And, yeah, I mean, he looks pretty good. It's definitely a nice figure in the Spider-Man lineup, and again, I really like this figure a lot better than I thought I was going to. Now, as far as articulation goes on this figure, let's take a look here. His head can go down that far. It only goes up that far, mainly due to his hair. He can look left, he can look right, he can look that far down, he can look pretty far up, and the cape's a nice vinyl so it doesn't hamper that. He does have a socket there at the shoulder. It spins, obviously. He's got a bicep swivel. He has a double jointed elbow, which is nice. His hand does twist. It is also on a hinge, which is cool. Definitely digging that. He has a twist at the waist. His legs can go up that far. They can go that far back. He's got a twist, really tight twist at the upper thigh. He does have a double jointed knee, as most Marvel Legends do. There's a twist at the boot. The feet can hinge downward, upward, spin, and of course, it's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot that we all love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet flat on the floor. Ooh, not very impressive. But hey, he is an undead vampire. He's not as limber as he used to be. Ow! So taking a closer look at Morbius here, I really do like the sculpt and deco on him. I really didn't think I was going to, but once I got it out of package, I mean, the paint wash on this looks cool. I like the red on these eyes. They did his mouth really well. The goatee looks nice. I'd like a little bit of paint wash in the hair. I think that would have been kind of cool, but is what it is. He's got that vinyl cape that looks good. It's got all the wrinkles, the red interior, and the slight outline looks really, really nice. Overall, I think they just did a great job as far as capturing that vampire character. There's little pointed ears, but that face sculpt, very cool, very menacing, and it just has that, the flesh looks so dead and rotted. I really do dig that. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, I really like the paint apps on the flesh. It's got that nice kind of whitewash, that kind of Gollum, grizzly, ghoulish wash over it. Very cool. Looks very dead. It's got the little black fingernails looking cool. I like the V cut down on his shirt. It's got the red belt. I mean, the rest of the body is pretty much just black, but the little vinyl cape looks good. Like the wrinkles, like the red under. Way better than the big goofy spread out one. I know that's like from comics and all that, but this is a lot more subtle and looks more vampire-like to me, but definitely great job on the paint effects with his hands. And of course, taking a look at the legs of the character, this is where it kind of gets a little bland. I mean, it's just black legs and black boots, which, I mean, is fine. He's a vampire. It's not supposed to be, you know, super flashy on his boots or anything, but yeah, I mean, the sculpt's pretty decent. I mean, it's the same kind of body sculpt we've gotten for a while on a few different characters, and it works for this guy. So is Morbius a figure that you want in your Marvel Legends collection? Well, if you're collecting the figures to build Absorbing Man, you're going to need him, obviously. If you're a Spider-Man enthusiast and completist, you're going to like this character to get the villain in there. If you like comic book vampires, you're probably going to like this guy. Personally, I didn't think I was going to like him so much. That's why I put him off for so long to pick up. And it wasn't until this Halloween series that I did. And I'm glad I did so, because the figure actually is sculpted really well, and the flesh is painted really, really well on him. I will say, though, I did look at 2 or 3 figures in the store, because some of them do have some paint misfires around his mouth, and be aware of that. If you're going to pick him up, try to go to a store so you can get the best one. But overall, I'm very impressed and happy with this figure. So there he is, Morbius from Marvel Legends.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.